Okay, let's show you what you need to start off when you're doing a mod project for Unreal Tournament 3. Now, doesn't matter what you're going to do, whether it's characters, weapons, vehicles, near enough anything that you want to do with Unreal Tournament, well, apart from mapping, but I don't deal with that side of things. What you're going to need is the script. Okay, UT Unreal script is pretty much, I won't say easy to learn, because I'm hopeless at it. I can't program to save my life. But what I can do is use the scripts that have been made available by Epic for us to play with, to change, and whatever we want to do with them, then compile it all back together to have our extra special content that we've made to actually work in game. So where do you get these scripts from? Okay, there's a lot of people, and initially I did it as well, was to export them from the Unreal 3 editor. Now, all well and good, but it pumps out a load of stuff in there which just confuses matters and also causes problems elsewhere. So what we need is to get the best ones available. So what we do is we go to the UT3 mod home. Okay, now I'll just zap back and show you this. You'll find links to this all over the place. If use Google if you need to. Unreal Developer Network. Okay, just go down here, Unreal Engine 3 Development, Unreal Tournament 3 Mods. Okay, now stacks of info here. As you can see, I'm scrolling, lots and lots of things. These just give you a basic guide on where to go and what to do. The thing that you need is this one here. Okay, it's the latest source files. It says 1.4, but that is actually for patch 2. Okay, now that's what we need. So click on it, save the RAR file and unpack it. I'll show you where I unpack mine in a minute. The next thing that we need, you best bookmark that one, because you'll end up coming back here quite a lot when you're starting off, is a text editor. Now there's quite a few out there that you can use, but the one I prefer using, and I've used this for years, is Context. Okay, it's free, open source. Okay, click on that, download it. Okay, the next thing that we need, if we go to the downloads page, is the highlighter. Now you might not realise what a highlighter does, but trust me, you're going to need it. And if you click on the U to Z Unreal script, download that, put it into the as it says here, once you've installed Context, copy it into the highlighter folder, and off you go. Every time that you then load a UC file, it will turn up as you will see in further videos when I get into playing a little bit on code. Okay, that's the main things that you need. Okay, that's pretty much all that I need. Obviously a 3D program, a paint program, and this is where it all goes. Okay, now this is a Vista system, as you can see. Username GeoDav, that's me. Now once you install Unreal Tournament 3, it will in your documents. Now this looks funny because it's in German, but whatever language you're playing with, you'll have a folder that is documents. In there you will have My Games, Unreal Tournament 3. Okay, that's what that looks like. I've got some extra little bits and pieces in there that I've been playing with. Okay, now in your UT game folder, you will find your autosaves, your configs. As you can see, I exported the scripts. I wouldn't really touch them unless you really have to. Okay, you'll find me going on about your log file. Okay, it's in here, logs, launch log. Whenever you get errors or things are not running right, check that. Okay, just quick look on that and it'll go, what's all that? Alright, lots of things. Now, as you can see, if you haven't looked at this before, this is because the last time I had Unreal open, it was actually the editor. Okay, but we'll have a look at that at a later date. Okay, now we'll just leave that for the moment. Here you see on UT3 script source 1.4. You go in there. Alright, let's just close everything down. Development. In development, SRC. In SRC, you've got all these. Now, if the majority of these you won't really want to touch. The main ones that you'll want to play with is the UT game classes, UT game content classes. Okay, let's just have a quick look in there. Lots of little funny things, and the first things that we notice here is UT ammo BO rifle. The code for the BO rifle ammo maybe? Let's go a bit further down. Yeah, lots of UT Gibbs. I think people can sort of switch on to see what they are. Leaderboard. Oh, that gets complicated. What's the other bits we need? Ah, well, he's going all over the place here. Where are we going? Where are we going? Here we go. I'll just move this across here so we can see it a bit better. UT family info. Human, Iron Guard female, Iron Guard male. Alright, that's the sort of things we'll be playing with when we do the characters. Now I keep on going down, 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 and all the way down near the bottom. We start getting stuff for the vehicles. Okay. Now look at the naming conventions. Okay. Gets important. Weapons. Okay, there's one bit we missed, which is right back up here, and attachments. Alright, for the weapons. Now the other bit is, yes, UT game content. Now why they split this all up, I don't think, well, nobody I know knows, but they have done it for a reason, and beyond me, but we play with it. UT projectiles maybe. You got all your code in there. Okay. Now these are all the stuff that we're going to be looking at, using, and well, the way I mod anyway is I pick whatever looks suitable, change the names, compile it. If it works, fine. Okay. Now we've got all that. What else do we need? Now you'll see here your SRC folder. Does that ring a bell? Yes. Source. Okay, in here, as you can see, I've already got some stuff that I've worked on or been given. You see Unreal Rider, that comes from Ambershee with his Capture the Flag++. He's been very kind and made that code available for everybody. Now, the first one that we're going to be looking at later will be the hovercraft. Okay, so all you do, you come in here to your SRC, your source folder, create a new folder, call it the name of your well, code package. Yes, something that relates to what you're actually doing. Okay, now you've got to be very careful not to be constantly using the same names for things. Okay, because Unreal does not like it. So I've called it UT3 Geo Hovercraft. Okay, and that's where we're going to put our code later. In that folder, as you'll see here, is another folder called Classes. Okay, and that's where you put all your script files. Okay, at the moment, absolutely nothing in there because we haven't got there yet. The next thing that you need to do, okay, open your config folder, UT editor ini file. Okay, open that. Now I know where this is. If you don't know, just search for it And not quite there, not quite here. There we go. Mod packages. Okay. Now, as you can see here, I've entered mod packages family trooper. Mod packages, I've put a semicolon in front of there so it doesn't compile it. I've finished with that, but I haven't deleted it from the ini file. Okay. Last one I was working on was mod packages family warrior. Now where does that link up to? It links up to there. Okay, it automatically recognizes the fact that you've got a folder in there called classes. Okay, and it will, so long as you have this entry in there, it will compile your code. If you don't have it in there, it won't compile your code, and you'll go, well, I didn't do anything, because you have to have it in here. Okay, and that, believe it or not, is the basic setup, what you need for starting a mod project. Okay, as you can. Okay, I think Frege will probably let me away with this. This is one of Frege's characters that is not released yet, so we'll just show you the setup. There you go. Okay, that's all the code, and when I compile, it will compile that into a nice little U file, which, if I remember correctly, goes into the unpublished cooked PC script. Okay, as you can see there, family trooper. Okay, now I haven't got all my folders set up here. We'll go into that when I start doing the custom vehicles, custom weapons. As you can see, custom characters are already here. Okay, Unreal Tournament quite often makes that for you when you install the game. If it doesn't, just make sure you get the name in correctly and put it in there. Okay, and that's pretty much all you need. As we go on throughout the tutorials, I'll try to remember and make a point of coming in here into these sections and actually setting up and showing you how to set up and how the folder and the file setup works. Okay, but that's a basic heads up, what you need, where it goes, and all the rest. Okay, see you soon.